Well, hey there, and good Monday morning to you. I hope you enjoyed the little slideshow that started this video out. One of the things that we wanted to introduce in the slideshow is something of a logo that we're working on for our David Kralik Outdoors stuff. And to give credit where credit is due, I was watching one of Blythe Victor's videos at Bushcraft Ukraine, and he was out exploring and came across an abandoned youth camp, and the emblem that's on a signboard outside of the administrative building at that particular youth camp. And I saw that and inquired if he had a photo of it and explained to him what I had in mind to do with it. And he did not have a photo, but his next trip out there, he took a picture of it and sent that to us, and we're really appreciative of that. It's really unique. It has a great history behind it, and we just felt like it was very fitting to use that as a logo for David Kralik Outdoors. Now, one of the pictures in the slideshow is of our tiny cabin in the woods, and that particular picture was taken during one of our extremely rare lower Alabama snowfalls. Folks, it just really doesn't snow in lower Alabama. When it does, that's we get really excited about it. It's beautiful. It only lasts a day and it's gone. And having lived in snowy climates, I really enjoy seeing the snow. I'm glad I don't have to go out and shovel it anymore or have to drive in it anymore, but we really enjoy it when it snows. And Shirley, Mrs. David Kralik Outdoors, is a Jersey girl, and it's just a really neat treat when we have snow in lower Alabama. And that's our little, we call it our KOA camping cabin on steroids. 288 square feet total. And that includes the 4x12 screened porch on the front. And we basically traded life in the fast lane for a little spot in the woods where we could live simply, where we could practice self-reliance and just enjoy our oldering years, our autumn years, if you will. Now, we've got a lot of adventures coming up now that this time of the year, summer is almost behind us. Cooler weather and this horrendous humidity will be out of here for a number of months. It's really funny how, you know, our folks up north, they look forward to spring so they can start getting back out and enjoying the outdoors, unless you're just really a diehard and ice fish and snow ski and those sorts of things. But camping weather pretty much shuts down when the mercury gets below freezing and up north, and here we look forward to fall, because late spring, sometimes mid-spring, it gets so hot and humid that camping, it really isn't pleasant. Who likes to sweat at night and that sort of thing? And the bugs are so horrendous. So we always look forward to cooler weather so we can get back out camping. And we've got several different adventures planned. We want to get back out on the road with our car kit and our Kodiak tent and do some car camping and explore more of North Georgia, North Alabama, North Mississippi, and places like that. We want to get back on the Natchez Trace and see more of the things that are on the trace to see. And we're planning on doing that once the weather cools down, and especially once some color starts showing up in the trees. And there's a number of other things. I'm planning to go in October, the first weekend in October, up on Duggar Mountain near Talladega, Alabama, and meet up with a group that's going to be wild camping, off-grid camping. It's a drive to, but then hike in sort of situation, and a number of other things as well that we've got planned. And we look forward to documenting some of that and sharing that with you here on our channel. David Kralik Outdoors is on social media, and you know, I've shared before that I'm a dinosaur, folks. I love to just get out and enjoy the serenity, the solitude, the peace and quiet, and that's what we love, Shirley and I both. And one of the things in being on social media, on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and those things, is ultimately, by being on these social platforms, our hope is that we can maybe inspire others and to show others that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get out and enjoy yourself outdoors. And not only that, but to begin to see the beauty. One of the things that disturbs me about some of the communities, you know, the bushcraft and survival and these communities, is that so much of the focus is on gear, and it's gotten to be gear heavy rather than skills heavy. Skills are still a part of it, but so much of the importance of being outdoors is overlooked. We're always striving to conquer nature. We're always trying to survive. We're always trying to build a better pot to cook out of, or you know, all of this kind of stuff. And folks, as long as that's the focus, we miss the beauty of being outdoors. And we want to encourage people to see the beauty, feel the beauty, experience the beauty, soak in the beauty. And you know, ultimately that's why we're here, you know, doing what we do. And honestly, if these social platforms did not exist, Shirley and I would still be doing the things that we're doing, and we would still be doing them locally and sharing these things locally with people that we interrelate with personally. Maybe not day in and day out. It may be, you know, every now and then, or like with our basic outdoor skills classes, where we're mentoring a fresh new group of youth, and you know, that's a once a month thing. But ultimately, we want people to catch fire to what being outdoors is really all about. And I just put an article up on my David Kralik Outdoors blog entitled "The Lure of the Woods," and it's something that I wrote several years ago for another blog that I've privatized here lately, and it's not public, but I took that article and I updated it, I reworked it a little bit, and I placed it on our Blogspot blog, davidkralikoutdoors.blogspot.com, and I really wish you'd read that, because it begins to disclose some of my heart, and it's rather personal. And I'll put a link in the description to the blog, and do check that out. got some things to do today. We're getting ready to go to Fort Mims this coming weekend. We're taking our camping van up there, and it's going to be hot. But the thing about our camping van is air conditioned, and we can sleep in comfort. And if it gets too hot, we can get up in there and cool off. So, you know, we probably won't be posting anything here on the channel until maybe next week or something like that. So, but we're really looking forward to going to Fort Mims. That's we've been doing that for years, and Fort Mims is it's a tremendous place with a very rich history. Check it out. Google it. Fort Mims, the massacre at Fort Mims. It was a real history changer in this country, something that took place in the early 1800s. And Fort Mims is a 20-minute drive from where we live here at the cabin on Huckleberry Hill. Until next time, folks, we'll see you on the next one.